Hello and welcome back to Vintage Farm to Survive. We have got the stone picker out and, well, as you can see, we are picking up the stones from the rest of the field that we have got. But if we come off of the picker, we want to get rid of some of these trees today. So we're going to get rid of this one, I think those two, and maybe one in the corner over there. We can get rid of a bit more, just to give us a bit more space in this field. Give us more land to work on. Yeah, it's not too much land that we're going to claim back, but yeah, it does make a bit of a difference when sowing the field and harvesting it. We're also going to put in the goats into this section here. We do have enough money. Hopefully we can sell some of this wood as well. But if we come over to these trees and we can bring the chainsaw out, we do need to just cut them down. So we'll cut them down as low as we can get. Now that all of the trees have been cut down, I have trimmed off the branches as well, because it just does not quite work in a time lapse. This one has been cut down, but it's decided that it's going to still stay up. So, what we are going to do is, because we've got all these stumps, we can actually, if we use the chainsaw, oh, I don't know if we can use the chainsaw. I think we can use the axe though. Yes, so we can turn the stump into wood chips. And yeah, the drill will just get caught on the stumps, so we'll get rid of those. We can use it. Yep, the axe is working perfectly to create little piles of wood chips. Quite a lot of wood chips actually. And when was the best time for them? We'll have a look at that and the wood. The best time for... we've got to come to here. So, right down the bottom, wood chips is January. We can hold on to those for a while. We'll just store them in the yard. And wood... it is not a great time for wood. I mean, I say not a great time. It's about £100 difference. It is on the rise. And Sell Everything Factory seems to be taking the wood, so that is good to see. We'll get these loaded up onto the trailer, but in order to do that, I know our little forklift truck won't be able to do that. We've got nothing else to do to lift them. I did install, if we come to, where is it? Front loaders, this machine here. Now, it's £20,000 and it will allow us to lift the logs up. If we come to customize, no, we don't want to do that with the combinations. We can get a bucket and a pallet fork for it, so we'll be able to, well, scoop up the wood chips and pick up pallets, which will be fantastic. So I'm thinking we should get this. It is going to eat into our goat profit, but we'll be able to sell the logs and hopefully get a lot more money from them to, well, to fund the goats. I don't believe there is anything in the sale though. It's not in the sale. That would be amazing if it was, but we'll get it brand new, I think. Those tires are all right. Oh, those ones are much bigger. Does that put the price up much? £2,000. Okay, well, that's fine. we have got a little bit of money, and we've also got the apples that are still producing. Gotta have the beacon. Gotta have a beacon. Decals. Okay. Additional lights. £200. I think that is going to be handy. It's not got any tow bar, but it'll be able to take the trailer, hopefully. Main color, yeah, so I'm happy with the color that it is. Undercarriage. You can change the color of the undercarriage. Wow. What else could we have? We could have yellow. We could have pink. Could do it in pink. That looks very cool. I think we're going to stick with the original color, orange. And yeah, that looks fine. £22,000, and we'll buy the bucket and the pallet fork as well. So we'll buy that. It is within our year. Well, it doesn't have a year. Let's go and buy the bucket. So the bucket, we'll buy that in... Is it going to change cost to change the bucket color? No. So we'll buy that as well. A pallet fork. We'll need that. It's left us with £13,000, but we do have a new machine on the farm, and we probably can sell some of our other pieces now. This seeder needs to go back to the sheds, and we'll go and pick up our brand new machine. Here it is, our brand new Lizard front loader, and wow, it's got quite a cool sound to it. Yeah, you can hear the ticking of the engine. We're gonna need both the bucket and the pallet fork. I wonder if I can carry the bucket on the fork. We shall see. And then we'll head back to the farm and load up some trees. the special tree is finally going. It is the only one here that we still need to get rid of. But as you can see, it has really opened up the fields, taking those trees out. We've got a couple of wood chip mounds here. This telehandler, it does struggle a little bit. It struggles in the field because the field is dirt, but it also struggles with lifting them as well. They're quite heavy. Oh, don't roll away. Don't roll away. So we'll try and lift this, but I'm not quite sure that it's going to be light enough for this. I wonder if we can get some more weights to go on the back of this loader. Let's give it a go. The rain has now stopped. Yeah, you can see just a bit too heavy. So, yeah, we'll get this moved. I don't even think we can push it. No, we've got no traction at all. So let's go to sleep and we'll go into November and hopefully we'll have a little bit more cash in the account. So we'll go to, we'll say 9 o'clock November and we're back up to £34,000. Well, a little bit off what we started with, but that should be enough to get the goat pen. We have brought all of this wood to here, so it's out of the field. And look at that view. That is pretty cool. You've got the sun coming up and quite a clear field. So we have taken, if we tab through, we have taken some of this wood to... I keep getting stuck in the building. Let me out! Let me out! So we've got this wood here, and that's another £10,000, up to 45 now. And that is, sure, that should be plenty to build this goat pasture. Now, we are going to need... Ooh, the grass has grown. That is good. Yeah, we are going to need to probably get a water tanker as well. And we've got the goats, so I think if we come to somewhere around here, we'll just pull this out of the way. There we go. Right, into here. What's in the sale? Is there... Ooh, baler. Doesn't seem to be... We do need to sell ours. But, oh, that liquid fertilizer has gone. More seed. But nothing too interesting. Right. Animals. Come over to sheep. So this is the normal pen. £14,000. Capacity of 19 as standard. We can come to... this one, which is a bigger animal pen, £14,000 again. It comes with 500 sheep as standard. Does it have a gate? No, it doesn't seem to have a gate. I was thinking we might be able to cut the grass in this field, as we don't have a source of grass. But I don't know if we do need to make it as big as this area. We do want to customize this. It has slightly altered the ground. Meadowgrass, yes, we do. There we have it. We have got our goat pen in place. That has dramatically dropped the ground here, hasn't it? We probably will need to fix that. Yes, we will fix that now then. So, landscape. We just want to smooth this out a little bit. The goat pen is in place. Let's see how many goats we can get. And if we come to here, these are the sheep. We want to go to goats. So, capacity... 520. I think that's plenty of goats. It's not increased that much from what we originally could have, but 500 goats is pretty good going. We're going to need a couple of these, so can we get 10? We can get to 10. 8 months. Goats produce goat milk at 8 months. Yes, so we'll get those. In fact, can we maybe push it to 15? We'll buy 15 right now. We have goats. We also have a little bit of grass here, so we can cut this to feed the goats. And speaking of feeding them, we do need to feed them now because the grass is probably dormant. We also need to give them water. But if we come to the animals, we can see they need water and they need grass. So we can provide those. If we come to, yes, the store, I don't think the tanker, there's a tanker in here. No, there is not. So we can come down to barrels. Now, we have been using this one. We did sell it. It's only 1,600 litres. But there's also these two as well. So this one is 4,800 litres. 11,000 pounds. And yeah, I mean, this is 5,200 and 7,000, but I have had some issues with it. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to be a good investment for this. We'll give this one a go. I mean, we don't have the money just yet. Can we attach by any chance? No, I don't think we can. No, I thought we might be able to chain them together, but is this also slurry? No. So this does milk, water, and herbicide. Interesting. So this is the one we're going to need to get. We're going to need a bit more money for that, but because it's November, we've also got to remember to come into our productions. And there's this. I'm going to just deactivate it because the apples don't grow from November. The rain is here again. We do need that water tanker, but we probably will need to sell some of this wood. We have got quite a bit more wood here. In fact, is the price better now? I mean, it's still climbing. We've got the wood chips. We can sell those in January. We do need to move them out of the field. But before we end this episode, let's jump into our fabulous loader. And we can go and get some grass bales for the goats. The goats now have some grass and how much? Yeah, 19,000 litres. They've, yeah, they're almost there. We have got a few more bales left, but we obviously want to try and keep those for as long as we can. I have had a look at the wheat, which we have in the barn, and that's the best price in December, so very close. I did think we almost missed it, but yeah, it is next month. That is going to be it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.